Hello, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us for Access City Council. I'm your host, City of Las Vegas Communications Director, David Riggleman. Coming up on this show, the holidays are here and the City of Las Vegas is getting everyone in the spirit. Joining us for this holiday-themed edition of Access City Council is our Ward 4 City Councilwoman, Councilwoman Palenske. So great to have you back. How are you?
Always fun.
Happy holidays.
Yeah,
it's here. Wow.
Ready or not.
Exactly. Well, you represent Ward 4 too. And for those of you out there who don't know exactly where Ward 4 is located, well, don't sweat it. We're going to show you on the map. It's out in the great northwest area of the city. If you live in the area appropriately with the 4 on it, then of course you are a city resident. And if you live out there, you are represented on the city council by Councilwoman Palenske. And Councilwoman, I love the theme we have today, and we're going to just jump right into it here because, you know, it's very likely you've never met our first guest, but it's very likely that you have seen her handiwork. She's the MacGyver of special events here at the city. If there's a vision, she can make it happen. Please welcome from our special events team, everyone out there at the city knows who she is, Christy Garnis. Welcome to the show, Christy. How are you?
Thank you. Thank you both for having me today.
I'm surprised that you could break away to do the show with us because this time of year especially, you are swamped.
We are very busy. All the council are hosting holiday events for our community. And in fact, I'm going to jet out of here in just a little bit and go to an event in another ward. So we have about 500 kids for toys and stuff with Santa and cocoa and cookies and all that fun stuff that everyone loves for the holidays. So we probably put together about 5,000 cookie bags with gingerbread.
Wow.
As Councilwoman will know, she's handed out many. So yeah, we're just very busy and we love it. The whole crew loves the holidays and we're still going right up until Christmas Eve. Delivering senior baskets and cookie packs and all that fun stuff. So we really love it. It's a great time of year.
Well, Christy, busy is the operative word. Councilwoman, you want to take a guess as to how many events she and her team do in a year?
I would guess incorrectly. I know it's large. It's multiple a day.
Exactly. It's in the neighborhood. Are you ready for this? 500 plus in 1 year. Christy, that's incredible. How many staff do you have?
So it's myself and 3 full-time staff and 3 hourlies.
Wow. And you do 500 events a year about.
We're trending 512 for this year, for 2024.
Wow. So there's not a slow time. It used to be when you and I have both been here 20 plus years. When it seemed like we had kind of some slow times of the year. The summer would kind of slow down and be hot. Sometimes at the holidays it'd slow down a little bit, but it doesn't slow down at all now.
Well, when you and I first started, we started out with 98 events a year.
Oh, wow.
Councilwoman, you're keeping them jumping here, you know.
Wow, that's a humongous increase.
From 98 to over 500. Wow.
Yeah, and it's amazing because we get to service so many members of our community and provide so many wonderful experiences that they probably wouldn't get to share. And all of our events are free to the public, so that makes it even more wonderful. So we hit ages, all ages. We have kids events, we have seniors. Earlier today we had a senior luncheon for about 100 seniors where we served them lunch. So we get to do so many amazing things with the community, and the council is awesome because they love getting out there and they love being with their community, and she does. And we get to do some amazing things. I mean, like in Ward 4, we have our July 4th event, which we're already planning, and you know, we're less than 6 months away for that.
Love that event.
There is so much to do.
Because people aren't shooting off illegal fireworks; they just come to your event, and see it. It was awesome. Councilwoman, you know this firsthand, but let's tell the viewers, the events that Christy coordinates sometimes are rather small, but then sometimes they're massive events like concerts and fireworks shows and a little bit of everything.
We had over 10,000 last 4th of July.
Yeah, that's incredible. That's incredible. And Christy, for the concerts that you've had, same kind of thing.
We have done the mariachi for Cinco de Mayo. We just recently did a big event for Day of the Dead. I mean, we do all kinds of amazing things. We did a big Hispanic thing out in Ward 6 where we did the churros and they did the horses, and they really did that, which was really fun. Councilwoman was busy. She couldn't come that day because she had something else. We tried to get her out to that and get her on a horse because that would be fun.
Churros would get me anywhere too, Very wise, very wise.
So, but yeah, and a lot of times it's really great. The council people are really joining together and inviting each other to their event. So it's so much fun because it's not just one; it's everybody kind of coming together as a family, and it's great.
Yeah, Councilwoman and Councilwoman Bruni, you guys often partner on large events, community meetings, that kind of thing.
Geographically, we abut one another,
right,
so it makes it convenient.
Well, like, it's Ward 4, Ward 6 makes for the perfect 10.
Oh,
It does. It's Ward 10.
Ward 10. I like that. So, Christy, got to ask you, you do so many events, again, and you and I have worked together over the years. They run the gamut of things. Do you have a favorite or two going back over the years that you've really,
I love them all equally, just like I love all my council members.
Very politically correct. Very good. See how that's why she's done this for so
I'd be
many.
the next politician.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. So, Christy, in 2025, right around the corner, anything that we should be looking out for that you're especially excited to give us a little sneak peek on, or maybe?
Sneak peek. Well, we have some really fun things for her July 4th event that's coming up. That's going to be really fun. Some little extra treats that we haven't had before, and one of them might have something to do with caramel apple popcorn, which is a little thing I'm working on. It's always important to me that all the events really go with the theme. So, you got to have apple pie something with 4th of July. So
You always do that. You work that. And you always make it a little different every time. You always find something each time, even if it's an event that we've done, in the past. You always try to create some new twist to it, which is always, I think that's amazing, because it's like after 20 odd years, what else is there? But you always seem to come up with something. So
it's important that all of our events, doesn't matter which ward it's in, that they're all very special and it's an experience.
Yeah.
We're like Disneyland, but City of Las Vegas.
Yeah, that's such a good point, Councilwoman. For us, we know about the events and we've experienced many of them, but for the people who are attending, sometimes it's their first one or their only one that they've been a part of. And so, to Christy's point, we don't want it to be
make it every one of them special.
To hit flat. We want it to be great. So, exactly. Well, Christy, let me ask you this too. As far as the years to come in 2025, you mentioned what was going to happen on 4th of July. Same location?
Buckskin Basin
again?
It was very successful.
Yeah.
It's a great venue. I was a little worried at first, as Councilwoman knows, when you are at a venue for many, many, many years and then you switch it, it's always a concern that the public's not going to be as receptive.
Yeah, or they're confused. It's like, well, it's always here, and then it gets moved, right?
Correct. And so I think all of our pre-prep for that, with putting out extra flyers at the ranch house at Floyd Lamb, so everyone knew where we were going to be, all the signs. I think the marketing, the social media team did a great job helping us with that. I think it was awesome, and everyone seemed to have a great time. It's an amazing venue for us to do that event, and we can grow, which is my favorite, because it's always important for us to grow.
Because it's a basin, it's
perfect
down, and it feels like it's 10 degrees cooler.
Yeah.
It's cooler down there.
It's a perfect location.
Yeah.
It really is.
It is.
Christy, I want to mention too that you do a lot of fun events, obviously, but you also do the events that are still just as important. The shredding events, you organize those. I know you always have some messages for people on that. If you're going to bring your stuff to be shredded, please don't put paper clips and batteries, cell phones.
Shoes. We had all kinds of fun stuff. It's like a chapter of what has been. We've had a fire at our event because of the batteries. There's never a dull moment at shredding. Everyone's like, oh, it's just an easy calm event. And I'm like, no, it is really not.
There's more to it than you think.
You just never know what excitement is going to happen at a shredding event.
Who knew? But so if you're going to come out and protect your documents, maybe you've got some old medication, whatever it might be that's coming out to that event, just be careful what you throw into the machine, because it can really, we had a fire. Yeah, you had a fire.
Flammable. It's all flammable.
Yeah, exactly. So please be careful. Well, Christy, we're about out of time. Is there anything you want to add before we move you into our, I guess we have something coming up here. We're going to,
We have a wonderful little surprise where you both are going to make a craft with me. I'm very excited about that. I just really want everyone to have a wonderful holiday and make sure they come join us. Follow Councilwoman's emails and everything on her newsletter so they know where all of the events are in Ward 4, and come out and join us, and we hope to see you for 4th of July.
Sounds good. Well, don't say goodbye yet, because we're going to keep you around here, Councilwoman. And folks, we need to take a quick break, but coming up, Christy's putting my decorating skills to the test. We'll see if I'm up for the challenge. Fingers crossed. So please stay with us.
In the small town of Elmira, New York, a boy was born into an all-American family. The odds of him opening his own clothing store at the age of 18? 1 in 138,000. Excited to be a part of pop culture, he packed for the big city. The odds of finding someone to invest in his vision? 1 in 4.5 million. The odds of him achieving his dream in the fashion industry? 1 in 23 million. The odds of having a child diagnosed with autism? 1 in 68. I am Tommy Hilfiger, and my family is affected by autism. Learn more at autismspeaks.org/signs. Early diagnosis can make a lifetime of difference.
Thanks for staying with us, everyone. As promised before the break, I'm tackling a holiday decorating project. We'll call it David's Decorating Debut. Now, Councilwoman Palenske is here with me. This was her great idea, so she's got to help me do this. Crafting is not my thing, so I'm glad that you are here. And of course, our special guest you met in the first segment is none other than the incomparable Christy Garnis from our special events unit here at the city. She can make anything cool, and so that's what she's going to help us do. We're going to make crafts here today. And Christy, take it easy on me here, because I'm not really good at crafts.
Well, I thought it would be super fun to do a craft we did in kindergarten. Okay. How does that sound?
That I might be able to handle.
We have reindeer candy canes.
Okay.
Now for events, we give the kids a little packet which has the candy cane, the nose, the eyes, the glue dots, and the pipe cleaner, which is what?
The antlers.
Very good. So let's go ahead and get started on that. I went ahead and took them out of the pouch.
Thank you so much. And Christy, you said one of the cool things here is that the glue dots are good for, like, especially kids or incompetent people like me, because then you're not using a glue gun or glue stick or anything. It's going to make a huge mess.
It's safer for all ages.
Okay.
It's easy to package, and it's definitely a budget-friendly glue idea.
Okay.
So yeah, so it's up to you. You can start with your antlers first.
I was going to do nose first.
Go ahead,
okay.
nose first.
Is there a right or wrong way to do it?
No right or wrong way to do this.
I'm already behind here.
There's
so
no right or wrong way to do this.
So I'm putting this. I'm assuming this is where the nose is going to go, Christy.
Correct, on the end of the candy cane hook. There you go. Good job.
Okay. All right, I got a nose.
And then I do your
Look at you, you're
eyes.
way ahead. You already got
Well, I don't
the
know
antlers
if I-
going. And
Is it a happy reindeer? Is it melancholy? I haven't decided.
yeah,
That's
exactly,
true. How
exactly.
its antlers are dictates on if it's happy or sad. But we're going with happy because we're city of Las Vegas. Most things are very happy here.
That is correct.
Christy, if the
getting
glue
eyes?
stick sticks my fingers together, is there a remedy for that?
Yes, there is.
Thank you. Just
It's
kidding.
called a candy kiss.
Just kidding, Councilwoman.
We have no cookies today, so normally a cookie makes all things better, but today a candy kiss will make things all better.
Ah, gotcha.
It's not a contest on speed.
It's not.
right?
No, it's not.
Okay.
You guys are doing great.
Thank you. So I'm putting the eyes on. Everybody can see. This is even I can do this. So we got to put the little
It's
eyes
very
on.
simple.
Got the one eye on. Just keeping an eye on you, Councilwoman.
It's got to. Somebody needs the job.
Exactly.
It's a great project for all ages. And then something fun too, you can put them on a Christmas tree afterwards. You can decorate a package with them.
I think this is going to be a goofy one, guys, because the eyes are kind of like off there. So you see that? He's kind of. Okay. So, Christy, now the secret with the pipe cleaner here is am I going to wrap it around?
You can wrap it around. It depends on how long would you like your antlers. Yeah, it's your choice. You can have them super long.
See, look at the Councilwoman. She's got
You
really.
can have them
Well, I don't know that they're even, but
No, but that's a cool looking reindeer. See, yeah, I like that. And you're way ahead of me. I haven't even gotten my
You're doing great, though.
antlers on my little guy here yet. Let's
A couple
see.
other little fun things with candy canes. You can make hearts out of them. You can use those for Christmas decorations, packages. We did one of these on the charcuterie dessert platter for Metro's event on Friday. If you remember, we did that for them, so that was kind of fun. Also using the glue dots for that. Yeah, we use the glue dots for everything. They are a wonderful little inexpensive tool to use.
So, Christy, the glue dots, you get them just any craft store? Or
So
what?
we get them in bulk at Floral Syndicate, where it's a wholesale place that we get most of our things at.
And
They are like half a penny a dot.
well, and I mean, to your point, they don't. It doesn't make a mess.
No,
you know?
no mess.
no glue residue.
Yeah,
on
it's
your
very easy
surface.
to clean up.
Here's my reindeer.
There we go.
They're all friends.
Good job.
What are you getting for
Merry Christmas.
So, thank you, Christy. I appreciate you having an easy craft for me.
You are so welcome. Next time we'll do something a little more challenging.
I'm feeling.
Next year.
Okay, next year. I feel
Same place, same
like
time.
almost kind of accomplished this now. You know, you're building my confidence now. So, and then Christy, you explained the canes, candy canes. You can make little hearts.
Yeah, there's so many
Glue
fun
them
things
together.
that you
That's
can
very
do
clever, very
with,
clever.
with a very inexpensive. So anybody can do a wonderful craft. It doesn't take a lot of money to do a great craft. You can get any grocery store or Walmart or Target has candy canes. Glue dots they do have in most craft sections, or you could just use some clear tape, or if you wanted to get fancy and very carefully, you could use a glue gun. But the nice thing is this is nice and simple and easy for all ages to do.
Outstanding. And then, Christy, you also brought this. You got some holiday bingo here, it looks like, too. So
something fun we do with the seniors at some of the senior centers and some of the kids at some of the events is we'll give them 12 candy kisses to play bingo. And it's really fun at the end to see who actually can fill up their bingo board without eating all their candy. So at the end, if you do make it, you get sweet treats and possibly a really nice bingo prize.
I like it.
Something fun.
I like it. Well, Christy, that's very good. Any other great holiday crafting ideas that you want to share with our audience out here?
Oh my goodness, there is a whole list of stuff that we do for our
Where
community.
do you go? Where do you go when you're trying to get an idea for a craft? I mean, now I know there's a lot already up there that you got,
I don't really
but
go anywhere. I just look and see what we have. So for example, we have a warehouse where we have stuff. I look and see what do we have, what have we had donated, and then I just go with whatever it is we have. So recently we had some gummy bears donated, so we did those in some cookie cocoa bags. And so it's just kind of things, little things like color sheets. You know, you can find color sheets online, and the kids at all the events love them. And so we always try to theme to our event. But super really fun and easy ideas that anybody could do. Great when the kids come over, grandkids come over. Just some really fun stuff. It's always fun to have make it an experience versus, you know, anybody can watch a movie. Anyone can do anything like that. But, you know, I think it's important to make all holidays an experience.
yeah. And then, Councilwoman, let me ask you this. At your events that you had many, what seems to be the ones that the kids like to do the most as far as this kind of thing, crafting and things? Like, is there one that you notice that's like that seems to be a winner every time? Or
When we did the dinosaur-themed Jurassic Park, a movie, and we had little geodes, and they cracked the dinosaur eggs, and we actually had a professor from the university come and talk about.
oh, I remember that.
Yeah,
that was a big hit. Yeah.
The paleontologist from UNLV was literally a kid rock star.
See?
She had.
I heard.
Yes.
So not only was it fun, but educational.
Yeah, we like to.
And we used one of our kiddie pools from another event, filled it with sand, and we put dinosaur bones in there, and the kids got to dig and design
excavations.
Yeah, it was really fun. So we had all kinds of really fun activities for the kids.
nice.
That was really fun.
I like it.
That was beautifully themed and executed exceptionally.
You know, I
well.
love a good theme.
So, Christy, I appreciate you being here. This is really good. Thank you so much. For the holidays, you have so many events going on around the city.
How do you do it?
And how do you do it all? And then you keep it all so different every time around. So.
Each ward is different. Each council person is different and has their own kind of flair that they like. So we really try really hard to make sure we can bring out what is important to each council person, whether it be fun, cute little crafts to the other night We made Mexican hot chocolate, 22 gallons of Mexican hot chocolate for Councilwoman Diaz from scratch.
One of the sticks that.
So yeah, it was really fun, and so, but we just really try to keep it good for the community and each council.
Christy, I have to ask, what is Mexican hot chocolate? You have to fill me in here.
Okay, so Mexican hot chocolate it comes in different layers, and I kind of make it a little different. So we take the Mexican hot chocolate pucks, and I used big pots. They were 20-gallon pots, and so we start with 4 gallons of water, and I melt the chocolate nice and slow, constant stirring, constant stirring. Then I do 4 gallons of chocolate milk. Let that. With milk, it's so careful because you got to make sure you don't scald it. Yeah. And then we use the chocolate milk, and then I do 4 cups of Ghirardelli dark chocolate, and you stir that in, and then you add in more chocolate milk. You'll have to ask Councilwoman Diaz. She did get to try some. We saved her just a little.
Excellent.
The public loved it. But
so there's not like green chili or anything like that.
All
right, I just thought cinnamon. Cinnamon is
the key. Gotcha. Okay.
Cinnamon and the dark chocolate is the key.
All right.
And using real milk. That's a key too. But like I said, you have to be very careful so you don't scald it. So I actually made all 22 gallons myself.
Wow.
Curdled milk is no way.
Yeah, no, leche, bad leche.
It's very nice because it's a tradition, and everyone at that event really loved it. And we have done some really fun things for Councilwoman that goes with her heritage, and so it's really fun, and it's great because then everyone kind of has a little piece of them at their event, and that is really important to me and the crew.
Christy, people watching this are probably thinking, hey, that recipe for the hot chocolate sounded really outstanding. These crafts look cool. If people wanted to reach out to you and pick your brain on some of this stuff, what's the best way to do it?
Probably email cgarnis@lasvegasnevada.gov.
Yeah, and she'll get back to you. And of course, you could also subscribe to the Councilwoman's newsletter. Get a lot of questions come through that, and you could maybe share some of this stuff on there. Recipes and whatever you do.
She has an amazing recipe, which I was going to talk about, but I have to wait until tomorrow because tomorrow is we're debuting something for Councilwoman tomorrow. Councilwoman has a very special treat that we got to put together for her, and it's been really top secret at the Elves Warehouse. So they got brought over to City Hall today
to be
continued with that. But yes, definitely a little probably cooking episode with Councilwoman coming up soon.
We could do that. Well, Christy, it's been a pleasure having you on the show. We'll give you the last word before Councilwoman and I have to say goodbye.
Happy holidays, everyone. Make it special, even with the candy cane.
Thank you, everybody. We're going to take another quick break, but after this, upcoming, we're going to tell you about some great things coming to Ward 4 around the end of the year and into next year, so please stay with us.
I'm a retired school psychologist, and helping people was my thing.
I was very independent and thought I could take care of myself. I fell, and I had to have Meals on Wheels.
After my stroke, when Meals on Wheels started, I was on the other end of the stick, so to speak.
Meals on Wheels, coming to my door as someone who's housebound, having someone check on me, assures me that I'm not forgotten.
Meals on Wheels has given me a mode of freedom that I wouldn't have otherwise.
We're the clients.
We are the clients.
We are the clients of Meals on Wheels.
America, let's do lunch.
1 in 6 seniors faces the threat of hunger, and millions more live in isolation. Drop off a hot meal and say a quick hello. Volunteer by donating your lunch break at americaletsdolunch.org.
Welcome back, everyone. We're already looking to the new year for upcoming events. Hard to believe. And Councilwoman, right off the bat, coming right up is Law Enforcement Appreciation Day, January 4th.
Yes. Always an annual event. We never miss it.
Yeah. Now, this one, there's a change we want to tell people about, though.
Always in years past, it's been at Police Memorial Park.
Appropriately enough, right?
Correct, of course. Police Memorial Park is closed for a year for renovations. We'll be back up in May. With services and availability there. But for this year, we've just, for 1 year, have changed the location to Wayne Bunker Park, which is the closest city park to Police Memorial. So make sure you jot that address down. It's Wayne Bunker Family Park on Alexander.
Yeah,
rather
West
than
Alexander, 7351 West Alexander, and that goes from 11 to 2 that day. And again, Councilwoman, we should mention Police Memorial Park, obviously in Ward 4, beautiful park. Just time for some freshening up, some facelift there, and that's what we're doing. So
some money got allocated, and we're happy to spend it in the park. It's going to be great.
It's going to be nice.
We're adding a dog, police dog statue in the memorial area.
Very nice. And then, Councilwoman, it'll be done in time for
Memorial Day.
For Memorial Day.
Yes.
That's what we were shooting for. Yeah.
And we're going to continue to do our flag planting.
So very good. Love that. So anyway, folks, again, the Law Enforcement Appreciation Day, January 4th, is going to be at Wayne Bunker Park this year. And then in May, we get back to going to Police Memorial Park. So, all righty. And then, Councilwoman, I love this too. It's a tradition, 17th annual Senior Idol coming up.
Fun.
This is a talent show, basically, for people 50 and older. You got to live in the city of Las Vegas. And it takes place at the Charleston Heights Arts Center. That's not in Ward 4, but
we have some seniors.
You have seniors that love to participate. So it's going to be Thursday, January 16th, from 3 to 5. And I should mention to everyone, this thing sells out every year, believe it or not, folks. So if you're thinking about coming, buy your tickets. Don't wait to get the tickets, because last year people got turned away just we didn't have enough room. And if you're interested in being a part of the show, if you have a talent, love to have you come out, do a little audition for us, and we'll see if Simon Cowell gives you the pass or not, you know. So, but it's a lot of fun. And you know, Councilman, I'm going to be the MC of that this year.
Oh.
So I guess they wanted to have a senior MC the Senior Idol. So anyway.
Think of no one better.
Thank you so much. That's very kind of you. So again, folks, that is going to be coming up on January 16th. That's a Thursday at the West Charleston Arts Center on Brush Street there. So, Councilwoman, we are about out of time here, but we want to tell everybody before I have to say goodbye to you, we always want to hear from you. So if there's something you'd like to share with Councilwoman Palenske, you can call her on the phone, 702-229-2524, or send her an email. Her address is fpalenske@lasvegasnevada.gov. And you can also visit the Ward 4 website or subscribe to the Councilwoman's newsletter. Your staff is great. You got Brenda, you've got Samantha, you got a new person coming on board. So very responsive, great people. You call the office and they always take care of everything. So
try very hard.
Got a good crew there. Well, Councilwoman, this is the last show for us in 2024. So I'll see you
next year
in 2025. Yeah. So very fittingly, you had the last show of this year, the holiday show.
Yeah.
So, and
worked out great.
We didn't do too bad on our crafts. I thought, you know, that was okay. I mean, I'm not great at that, and so
fabulous.
Yours was good too. So it's always a pleasure having you on the show. Have a great holiday season. Best to your family. They're the best, and I'll see you in 2025. And for you folks out there, please don't miss our next show beginning on January 9th. 2025 with Councilwoman Victoria Seaman. You can catch all of our KCLV shows on Apple TV, Roku, and Amazon Fire. Also watch for our QR code after this show to subscribe to the Councilwoman's newsletter. And don't forget, you can watch us live on the internet at kclv.tv. Thanks for watching, everyone. Happy holidays to all.